Peace, y'all. I want to talk about this video that I seen that was going on about a digital ID that's going to connect to your digital currency. And you can't not believe that that's coming because they already got your fingerprint and they got your face recognition. So it's easy to make an ID to go with the money. And the video was saying that once they get the ID once, they can just connect it to all these other banks, connect it to all this other stuff, and you'll just be locked into the system. Okay. People need to stop being stubborn, open up their eyes, and think about this shit, man. This is going to be the same government assistant that they giving you right now that everybody is so willing to take. But this, once the dollar is just completely not usable, and ain't nobody got anything, you're going to have to go to them to get what you need. And they're going to have all of these requirements and all of these other just to get it. And some people going to be like, fuck it. They don't care what you do to them just to give them food, shelter, or whatever. Like I said, they know some people going to give up their kids for this shit. Just to eat, just to have somewhere to live, just to do what they say. Some people are so slave-minded, they still worrying about bills, jobs, all this other shit. If we stop paying bills all at once, they don't have enough jails. They don't have enough police. They don't have enough nothing to stop us, you crazy people. Think of the riots. They don't have enough nothing to stop you. Oh my gosh. For the slaves out there. Heads up. Digital ID is coming with that money. Peace.
This is an executive order quietly getting Biden's signature on the document. Executive order on advancing biotechnology and biomanufacturing innovation for a sustainable, safe, and secure American bioeconomy. That's gobbledygook to a lot of folks. It's hard for anybody who's not a scientist to wrap their brain around some of these things that we're talking about. And you actually have it printed out in front of you, Mark. Give me your thoughts on, first of all, what Billy has just said. But again, here we've got another insane executive order, very lengthy and very scary.
Yeah, it's 47 pages long, Jan, and it's the executive order to accomplish exactly what we heard in that tape, which Billy just described to us. For example, under Section 1, it specifically says, this is the policy of my administration to coordinate a whole-of-government approach to advancing biotechnology and biomanufacturing. So this interfacing of cutting into cells, human genome, implants of material changing us. Harari said it really good. They want to make something that's no longer a human. This is creating of zombies. If you think about it from a historical standpoint, if Hitler had this technology, he would have really been happy. But as you read down through, again, the 47 pages, and it's complex, but it basically says that the United States is going to take direct national approach. And on page 3, I'm reading, it says, we need to develop genetic engineering technologies and techniques to be able to write circuitry for cells and predictable programs of biology in the same way in which we write software and programs for computers. So this is going to unlock the cell, the whole DNA, and actually you read down through the document, it's looking at the whole structure, the three-dimensional structure of your DNA. How do we hack that? How do we manipulate that so we have people with a certain IQ, accomplishing certain things, feeling a certain way, thinking a certain way, functioning in a certain way? This is terrifying. This is demonic.
In the article I have in front of me, it says Biden's September 12, 2022 executive order declares that Americans must surrender all human rights that stand in the way of transhumanism. Clinical trial safety standards and informed consent will be eradicated as they stand in the way of universally unleashing gene editing technologies needed to, get this now, merge humans with artificial intelligence.
Revelations 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, and rich and poor, and bound to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.